What's up guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I have an obsession with The Sims. So here we are. I'm gonna create some Sims 4 content and put it on YouTube because one of my favorite parts about The Sims is watching Sim stuff on YouTube. I love legacies, I love challenges, I love build, I love cast. It all entertains me when I'm not actually on the computer playing Sims. So I wanted to add to the madness myself. So this is me attempting to be a Sims 4 YouTuber.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So, forgive me if there's any like weirdness, any glitching, especially some lag. I've got a pretty decent setup here, but it's certainly not perfect, and we are going to come into some issues if we haven't already. So, we'll get through it together, and maybe one day I'll buy an actual camera, who knows. Anywho, so I figured the best way for you guys to get to know me would be to create me in The Sims. So we're gonna jump into create a sim and create me, my husband, and our 3 pets. So yeah, let's just jump on into it. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? We'll do me first, obviously. The most important goes first, so. All right, so let's just get rid of everything. All of your details here. Now, honey, I wish I had that kind of tan. I really do. But I am much paler, as you can see. So let's see. Oh, that's hair color. Let's go to our skin tones and get something a little bit more realistic. I think I'm a little bit more pinky tone. Like, this is a very yellow tone. I think I'm a more pink toned gal. Okay, the hard part. So I'll be honest, I'm terrible at casts. Like, just the worst. Especially when it comes to like trying to recreate people. So I like this is gonna be a disaster, I'm sure. Honestly, a little bit bigger hair. Let me put some hair on her. Maybe that'll help me. Also, something that you should all know about me. I am an alpha CC kind of girl. I know some people hate it. If you do, this probably isn't the place for you. I love alpha CC. I just think it looks, I mean, I don't want to say realistic because it doesn't look realistic. I just like the way it looks better than Maxis Match. I think the clay style is just not my cup of tea. So sorry. All right, let's see. I have kind of shortish hair. I mean, it's a little bit longer than that, but I wonder if they have a purple faded hair. Oh, I don't think they do. Need like a brown into purple fade. We might just have to go brown. I just dyed my hair like not even a couple weeks ago. It was definitely a mid-quarantine crisis moment when I was like, throw caution to the wind, we're bleaching, we're dyeing, we're going purple, honey. So it's not something that I'm super used to, and it's not something that will be permanent. When I have to go back to work, I will have to go back to all brown. I know, it's very sad. Maybe I'll just do brown hair. But you know what? Maybe I want to make this my like perfect self. Maybe I want this to be the person that I can't actually be in real life. And I'll just give myself purple hair, root to tip. It's my sim, I can do whatever I want. Okay, where, see, she said, she said, I agree, honey, do whatever you want. Okay, this one I think is probably the most like my hair texture. Wait a minute, that's kind of right. I mean, I don't have black hair up top, but we're going with this. It's the closest to perfect. It's a little bit neon for my liking, but yeah, well. I mean, other than the completely wrong color hair. Kinda? Let's put some makeup on her and see what we can get her to look like. Okay, so this is what we've settled on for makeup. Do not come for me. I know that this doesn't look like me. But I wish it did, so we're gonna keep it, okay? That's all I have to say about that. Alright, let's work on some outfits. Again, I really only use CC when it comes to outfits. I don't like the mix and match of regular and CC, but we might use a little here because honestly, I have a lot of crop tops in The Sims. Like exclusively, my Sims wear crop tops. And I don't wear crop tops unless I have high-waisted jeans that meet the crop top so that there is not an inch of midriff showing. Yeah, see, a lot of this stuff I would never wear. Like this. No, ma'am. Ain't wearing that. But my Sims look so cute in it. Okay, this is something I would wear. Just like a loose tank top. Oh, you know what we didn't do though? Her body. I don't have this body. Now, I wish that I could change her height. That's one thing that I really don't like about The Sims 4 is that you can't change their height because I am a giant. I'm like 6 feet tall, so if I could just drag her up, that would be great. But I can't, so you're just gonna have to pretend with me she is 6 feet tall. Okay? Great. Now let's go back to clothes. Okay. So again, those jeans that I can relate to with my soul. I do like a good lighter jean, I think. I think I like that color. Yeah. And then I think that tank top is perfect that we were just on. Okay, but what color would I wear? I mean, I'm wearing purple right now. There's not a purple with this one though. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that'll work. I can't tell you the last time I wore a swan on my top though. Let's see, I'm a sandals a gal myself. So let's see what we can find with some sandals. I love Birkenstocks. Fun fact. I love Birkenstocks. I am part of the Birkenstock stan, okay? Like, I love them. I have 3 pair, which isn't a lot, but I can afford much more. And 2 of my 3 pair I actually bought in Germany. I call her my sister. She was a foreign exchange student back when she was in high school with my family. And so she lives in Germany. And I go visit her. I've visited her twice in the last couple years. So I'd like to visit her more, but it's Germany, you know. I live in Florida. But anyway, every time I go to Germany and visit her, we go to this little shoe store in her hometown and I get a pair of Birkenstocks because they are so cheap over there, okay? Pro tip, if you're ever in Europe, buy your European shoes there. Okay, but I always feel like these sandals look the most like Birkenstocks, but they don't really go with this outfit. So, okay, so I finished up her outfit, my outfit, gave her some jewelry. I changed a little bit of details on her mouth and nose. It's not right. It's still not right. But that's just gonna have to be okay because I'm too self-critical to create myself perfectly in The Sims. So I changed her top. That pattern was just throwing me off. And honestly, I cannot tell you how many black flowy camisole style tank tops I own. So this is a little bit more realistic anyway. And I chose the black Birkenstocks. Those are what I consider Birkenstocks anyway. And I definitely have a pair that look very similar to that. So I think this is pretty good for our girl Amy. So let's go ahead and name her. This is not my real last name. Sorry. Okay, so for traits, let's see. My perfect traits. Because I'm perfect, obviously. I'm definitely, I think my number 1 trait is dog lover. I love my dogs. I love all dogs more than anything. Don't tell my husband. What else? You'd think I would have had this like thought about and ready to go, but I don't. Definitely not non-committal. I got married at 23, 22, very young. So that's certainly not true about me. I'm not active, I can tell you that, and I'm not a genius. And I'm not creative. I think I'm pretty cheerful. Let's go with cheerful. I like to think that I'm usually pretty happy. Honestly, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's me. Why is it so hard to create yourself and like who you are? Because I don't feel like any of this really applies to me, but it's probably me just being too self-critical, and that's usually everyone's problem. I think people are just in general too self-critical of themselves. Let's just go with fabulously wealthy. I could be happy being fabulously wealthy. So there's me. Say hello. Oh, I'm changing her name. Oops. Say hello to Amy Janae. With a few minor tweaks and modifications. So, okay, let's move on to making my husband. His name is Lou. I'm not gonna put his last name on here because that's my last name and y'all don't need to know that. This is definitely not what he looks like. So let's go ahead and change that. Oh god, that is what is this? Make it go away. What kind of mustache was that? Okay, so let's start with hair. Now my husband rocks a man bun. He has his hair is longer than mine. So I have a very specific hair in here for him. This is pretty accurate with his hair. I know it clips a little bit, but oh well. But his hair is very long. This one. No. Yeah, so he has pretty long hair. He gets called Fabio, Thor, pre-Ragnarok, lots of names. He gets called Pretty Boy a lot. His hair is so long. But it's pretty good on him, so. And I will say it was my idea. I convinced him to grow it out in college, so. Also, he is pretty muscular. Now, he does have facial hair, but he grows a full beard, not a creeper stash. So let's see. This is pretty accurate for him. These colors are all off though. Oh no, that one's good. Yeah, his beard's a little red anyway, so that works. Okay, so that's good beard for him. Wow, it's so much easier to make other people than it is to make yourself. Woof. Okay. Different eyebrows. He's got pretty light eyebrows. Not that light. Okay. And there's my husband. I know, you're all jealous. You have every right to be. Okay, and I've downloaded some clothes for him that are pretty spot on to his actual attire. I'm pretty sure he has this exact shirt. Now, what is going on with this clipping? So, yeah, he wears button-up Hawaiian shirts, like, constantly. Okay, now we need some shorts. He's a khaki short guy, but don't you dare put a cargo pocket on it, okay? And then Sperry's. He wears Sperry's like there's no tomorrow. Listen, he was in a fraternity in college, okay? Let's not pass judgment, okay? We all have our faults. So yeah, there is my husband. Oh, you know what I didn't do? For either of us, for that matter. We marry, we get wedding rings. I have some really pretty CC ones. This is not what my wedding ring looks like. But that one's pretty, so we're gonna use it. This one's easy. God, why is it so much easier for him? He is an aspiring comedian, so joke star for his aspiration. Goofball is definitely one of his traits for sure. He's a bit of a slob, I will say. The boy showers like 3 times a day, but can't put his dishes in the dishwasher to save his life, so slob, yeah. And then, oh, he so active. He loves to exercise. That makes me sick. Yeah, so that is Lewis. Well, his name is Lewis. He goes by Lou. He prefers to be called Lou, but I call him Lewis because that's his real name, and I'm his wife, and I can do that. So. Sorry. But now it's time for our fur babies. I don't have tiny dogs. I have big dogs. Man, I haven't built a dog in The Sims in so long. I love cats and dogs, and I just said I love like actual dogs in real life so much, but I can't really, like, I don't enjoy playing cats and dogs that much. Because, like, I see the dogs and I see the cats and I feel like I always want to be giving them attention and I always want to be taking care of them. And going to Brindleton Bay and seeing those stray cats, I cannot. It breaks my heart. So sometimes I just want to, you know, uninstall cats and dogs because it makes me so sad. But nonetheless, I do have dogs of my own. So let's start with my oldest. He is a Great Pyrenees. So very big, very floofy, and honestly, like, once you type in Great Pyrenees, there's no adjustments to be made. They all look exactly the same. So this is Titus. He is very hairy. That standardized breed trait is super accurate. He is a glutton. He takes after me, loves his food, and he is stubborn and vocal. Honestly, I don't know which one of these he is more of. I'd say he's stubborn. Very, very stubborn. And his name is Titus. So we got Titus literally 1 month after we started dating. So he wasn't like our dog. Lou always wanted a Great Pyrenees, and we just so happened to find, you know, Titus about that time. And so he jumped on it. He got Titus, and it was supposed to be his dog. And now he's ours. So he kind of started the journey with us. His birthday is actually exactly 1 month from when we started dating, and that's exactly 1 month from when we got him. So that's Titus. He's our stubborn little hairball. And then there is my baby. So for my birthday the next year, so we had Titus almost a year at this point, I think. They're not quite a year apart. I got a dog for my birthday. My parents got me a dog. He's actually not full Great Dane. He's a Great Dane Poodle mix, which is a weird combination, I will admit. That's about the build he is. Color. He is solid. Oh, that's not black. He's solid black. But his hair is pretty long. So this is pretty accurate for his hair. It's kind of like a gray black, mostly black, but there's some like gray in there too, and it's a little bit longer. So I gave him a longer coat here. It's honestly, you can't really get the texture of his hair in The Sims. It's super wiry and like frizzy. He's scruffy, very scruffy. We call Titus our little fluff ball, and Mickey is our scruffums. So he also has a really high point on his skull. So that's pretty accurate. And like I said, his name is Mickey. So Loyal is super, super accurate for him as well. I'd say that's pretty accurate for Great Danes as a whole. If I do say so myself, which I'm certainly no expert. He is very friendly for sure. He's jumpy. He's a skittish little boy. He's afraid of everything. Oh, see, that just makes me so sad when they do that. Oh, he's a good boy. Pretty boy. And he's got a little white spot Why can't we have paint mode everywhere in The Sims? It makes me sad every time. Alright. There. And that's all. That's our Mickums. Oh, he does this a lot. Oh my goodness. That's our Mickey. Okay, so that's Mickey. And last but not least is Queen Genevieve. So Genevieve is actually a new addition to the family. I have no idea what breed of cat she is. She is very talkative though, that's for sure. So maybe, was this Siamese? Balinese? Ooh, never heard of that. Glutton, that's pretty accurate for her too. That's actually more accurate. Okay, we're gonna go with this. This is Genevieve, our old lady who we adopted a little less than a year ago. She kind of sticks to herself. She is a glutton, which came with the breed, which I don't know what breed she is. We're just gonna leave this like it is, but she's very much a glutton. She loves her food. She is super skittish. We don't really know what her past was like, so I'm assuming something involved with being in a shelter or prior to that. She's just really skittish and super talkative, especially when she wants her food. She will come find you and let you know she is hungry. So yeah, that is Sweet Lady Genevieve the Geriatric. That's her full name. And that is our whole family, guys. You have me, Lou, Titus, Mickey, and Genevieve. And that's it, guys. Welcome to my family. You know them all now. If you actually made it through this whole video, much appreciated. If you wouldn't mind leaving in the comments maybe some tips, tricks, recommendations, advice, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, anything at all really, to let me know that there are people out there that would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, guys, if you want to do all that fun YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, whatever, appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!